Angkor Wat, situated in Siem Reap, Cambodia, is one of the most incredible tourist attractions in the world. The name Angkor Wat means Temple City, and it's by far the largest religious monument ever discovered. The temple is part of Angkor Wat Heritage Site and is considered as one of the 7 wonders of the world. Originally constructed as a Hindu temple dedicated to the god Vishnu for the Khmer Empire. Around 100 years later, it was transformed into a Buddhist temple. The temple is surrounded by a huge 500-acre moat, which is perfectly squared, adding to the accuracy and wonderment of this ancient building. The moat is ingeniously designed to allow land water to ebb and flow. This engineering masterclass prevents excess water from damaging the temple during Cambodia's monsoon season. First, let's explore this ingenious temple. The architect was highly influenced by astronomy, and the temple has a special observation area to watch the sun and the moon. The outer wall of the complex is exactly equal to the solar year in days. Around 5 million tons of sandstones were used to build the temple complex. To create the moat around the temple, 1.5 million cubic meters of sand and silt were removed. More than 5 million bricks made it to the temple at the bottom of nearby mountains. Some weighed up to 3,300 pounds. Amazingly, Angkor Wat was built without any machinery. The strength of more than 6,000 elephants and 300,000 labourers were used to complete the temple complex. This temple has over 3,000 carvings known as heavenly nymphs. One of the most intriguing is this curious carving, which to some seems to represent a dinosaur, namely a stegosaurus. The remarkable implication here is that these carvings are thought by some to be representations of animals that walked with man when Angkor Wat was built. So how can this be? How can Cambodia display a dinosaur on a temple built in the 12th century and we wasn't aware of these dinosaurs until the 19th century, some 700 years later? This has caused some controversy. Some say it shows that ancient Cambodians were aware of this creature and must have seen it in the dense jungles. This debate has raged for some time now, with various theories and ideas to explain this anomaly. Could it just be a rhinoceros with decorative leaves around it? Could it be a fake and modified carving in the hopes to attract more tourists to the area? Given the 1 million tourists per year seems to increase by 20% annually, I doubt this tactic would be needed. Could it suggest Cambodians were aware of dinosaurs some 700 years prior to anyone unearthing them in the Western world? Does it further allow the mere possibility that these creatures existed when the temple was made back in the 12th century? Please tell us your thoughts on this strange carving. It certainly is an interesting question.